Hello, Trash Talk Circle. I'm Outgoing37's father. Now, I've been hearing about the things that my son's been doing on the internet, on YouTube. I don't have internet or a computer myself, as I'm homeless, as Outgoing has been most of his life as well. But we'll get to how he's gotten where he is. I asked a friend of mine who frequently comes by and gives me money if I could use his computer this one day, and I explained to him why, and he said, "Oh God, you're Outgoing37's father." And I said, "Yes, please don't say it so loud. I'm embarrassed for reasons that we all understand, and I don't need any more people knowing than they already do that I'm related to this kid. But I do want to come on and clear my son, Outgoing37's name a little bit, or at least try and clear up why he acts the way he does. I'm sorry for the effects on the video, and the glasses, and the mask, and everything, and the voice changer, but I'm trying to retain as much anonymity as possible while expressing publicly that Outgoing37 is my son. Now, my son has many reasons why he acts the way he does. We have to look at his upbringing. We have to look back into the troubled childhood of a young Outgoing37. Outgoing37 was born in a shopping cart behind an Atlanta strip club. He was born to a meth-addicted hooker of a mother, and which explains his looks and his addiction to meth. I'm sorry, son. My bad. The poor little tyke had a tough upbringing, you know. Growing up in an alley isn't easy for anybody. We would fight and scrounge. We would fight raccoons in dumpsters for diapers for the poor little guy. And he would enrage me by sneaking around a corner and pulling the little turd dumplings out of his diaper and sticking them in his mouth and stuff like that. He's had many problems throughout his youth. We enrolled him in preschool, and he was promptly not allowed outside on the schoolyard for recess any longer once he was discovered eating little cat droppings out in the field while the other children were playing games and things like that. So, immediate problems. He got to middle school, and he was suspended in, I think, 6th grade because he couldn't keep his hands to himself. He was always trying to touch the other little boys in the gym. And then when he finally got back to school, he didn't want to go anymore because he had to take PE. And when he was in the shower, the other guys would make fun of his condition. He was born with small penisitis. And, they made fun of him a lot, and the poor little guy would come running down the alley and trip and fall in the gravel and come running over to me and his mom hiding underneath our tarp in the rain, and he would say, Daddy, they made fun of me for my small penis again. And I, son, what do you want? You want to be homeschooled? And he said yes. So he ended up being homeschooled, and the poor little tyke still didn't take to that much because he didn't get much socializing, living in an alley with just raccoons and me and his meth-addicted mother. But, the poor little guy's had it rough his whole life. So, for him to be where he is now, in his early 40s, living under that slumlord landlord in the basement, for all of you out there, he doesn't live with his mother, okay? He pays rent to his landlord, and I'm very proud of him for that. He services his landlord daily, okay, to pay his rent, and he's a large man, so that's quite an accomplishment for Outgoing to be able to handle that daily. So, son, you keep up the good work. Trash Talk Circle, try to lay off my son a little bit. He's had a real rough life, and he tries really hard. He's a good trash talker. Just lay off him, guys. Son, I'm gonna try and come visit you one of these days, but it needs to be not in public. Don't tell anyone, okay? But Outgoing, you be a good boy, and try not to make so many videos every day, son. Other than that, I can't think of anything else I need to let you guys know about him right now, but if I think of anything else, I'll be sure to let you know. Outgoing37's dad. Peace.